riches, no need for more. The gift is life, the open door. Through every mile, through wind and rain, we find our joy in the simple again. We're freedom seekers, Captain Eric by name. A caravan life, no 2 days the same. When shadows grow long and the frost has begun, we spread our wings and we follow the sun. So ask not where our roots might be. They're carried in love, they're carried in we. For home's not a place, it's the life we've begun. Together forever, chasing the sun. We're freedom seekers, Cat and Merrick by name. A caravan life, no 2 days the same. When shadows grow long and the frost has begun, we spread our wings and we follow the sun. Gold, no riches, no need for more. The gift is life, the open door.
Hello, fellow freedom seekers, and welcome to Mikołajki. This is the place where we are staying this weekend. This is our penultimate live stream from Poland. Yeah, not long now before we head into the sunshine. And Maciej Wincha, hello, lovely to see you here. And Marek is here as usual. Hu Mao Living, hi from rainy Las Vegas. New subscriber here, finally made it for the live. Nice to meet you all, and nice to meet you, and welcome. So you are watching all the way from Las Vegas, and we are in Poland today, quite a way. Maciej, where are you? Are you at home or are you traveling? Are you are you in transit? This is one of our last weekends. I think this is our last weekend away in Poland. So we are staying in this monochrome Airbnb, as you can see, and it wasn't until we set everything for the live stream we realized that everything here is in monochrome. It's either white, gray or black. So Marek asked me, can you put some fruit? Can you add a bit of color? Because it looks like black and white. Everything is black and white, including my t-shirt. And this is a complete coincidence. Who's with Ben? Hi Ben, how is losing going? And Wojek Carmel, good evening. Amazing, I have good news. I found a job as a driver. Well done you. And I'm so pleased because it was here last week during the live stream. We were talking about jobs and job hunting and not giving up, and I'm so pleased you found something, Wojek. Yeah, this is great news. Tell us more. Wojek Karmer, oh look at you. And Damianowski, is that, oh my goodness, this is the luckiest live stream in months. I will not be bitter, and I will not be bitter, but honestly, I got used to sitting here on my own. So welcome. What a happy day. What a celebration. It must be location. It must be Mikołajki. Mikołajki is in the heart of the Lake District in Poland, and I will tell you why we came here, what we are doing here, and why absolutely everything is shut in Mikołajki this weekend. Damian, hello, just got back from noisy London, but surprisingly it was much warmer than Poland and I missed that already. Well-deserved day off on the sofa, Maciej, well done. Ben, lost over 2 stones since August. Fantastic, well done. I think we probably gained a stone between us since we arrived to Poland. We arrived by the end of September, and Polish food is simply too delicious to resist, and Polish drinks are too cheap to turn away. So yeah, we will be heading back to England in less than 2 weeks. So we really hope we will get back in shape, but Poland. Poland's been too tasty. Polish food and Polish drinks are simply too tasty. Okay, so Wujek Karmel, tell us everything about the new job. When are you going to start, and is it somewhere local, or are you going to relocate? I'm really pleased, and once again, congratulations. I hope Vasi will join us today, so she will hear your good news. And Humau living, could you explain a little bit what is Humau and what does it mean? What are you all about? And are you interested in caravanning, motorhome? Have you got any connection with the themes we share on our channel? So Maciej, and who said Mikołajki is a lovely city? Nice city, Wujek Karmel. So you know Mikołajki, have you been here? Lose with Ben, I bet you are missing all that exercise doing mowing. Honestly, we do. Yeah, we do. We miss being outside. We try to walk and cycle and, you know, do some exercise, but days are so short and it's getting colder. And today I was filming for you in Mikołajki, which is a beautiful town, but I was absolutely freezing. So it is getting seriously cold in Poland right now. So don't be tricked by my outfit, because we were outside quite a lot today and we got so cold. We came back home and we really turned the heating up just to warm up. So it is nice and toasty here in Airbnb inside of our flat, but it is just below zero outside and it's windy and rainy and it's quite awful. Wujek Karmel, thank you. This will be a job for an international driver, up to 3.5 tons. How lovely. So a bit of traveling and exploring on the cards. So which countries do you think you will be covering? Well, you have to know that by now. Wujek Karmel, international driver, look at you, well done. Humau, it means resilience, sustainable living. Oh, it's Hawaiian. Nice. I'm based in the US, but found your channel recently when I was researching motorhome caravan living. Traveling on YouTube, right? So you are researching because what's your plan? Living off grid or hitting the road with the caravan? One of our dreams is to fly to the US and hire a camper there and do an epic trip in a camper around the United States. But for now we are working during the summer, as you all know very well, and we can only travel in winter. And maybe you will correct me, guys, but I think winter is not the best time to travel around the US in camper. Oh, Marek, if you're enjoying the live, smash that like button. I forgot to tell you, yeah, give this live stream a like. And if you can't be with me today, if you can't take part in the chat and you watch this live stream as a regular video midweek, because many people do, remember that you can still like it and comment. Yeah, Jamie, how lovely. Your channel has so much really good info. Thank you so much. I have a question to ask later, but I can wait until after you do your weekly update. Okay, Jamie, but don't be shy and shoot, honestly. And everyone who's watching, don't just watch. Take part in the chat, say hello, tell us where you are watching from. It's such a pleasure to see so many of you tonight. Welcome to our community, Jamie, says Damian. Wujek Karmel, the whole of Europe, except for the UK. the ugly sister UK. Oh, no, I'm leaving next week. And I watched movies from Mikołajki. Yes, so this is the place where we are staying this weekend, and it's really interesting. We've been to Mikołajki once before, but we've only been to a hotel in Mikołajki and we've never explored the town together. So Mikołajki is in the heart of the Lake District, and we have something super interesting here in northeast Poland. We've got a route, we've got a waterway, and it consists of many lakes which are connected by channels and locks. So it is a bit like the canal system in England, but we have lakes. we are in the area, in the district of 1,000 lakes, and we may have as many, including the little ones. And it is quite a special place where we are. We are in the center of this network of lakes, in a place which is called capital of sailing in Poland. So despite the cold, I wrapped up today and I filmed the town for you guys, and I also found something special for those traveling in motorhomes. So you will see Mikołajki pretty soon on our channel. And in the summer, this place is absolutely buzzing. It is packed with sailors and boaters and tourists, and by the end of November, like now, it's completely deserted. So there are literally, well, the town is quite small. It only has 4,000 inhabitants, but it probably has the double number of tourists in the summer. And the reason we came here, because in Mikołajki there's this super sassy and snazzy hotel called Gołębiewski. It's a Polish hotel, and imagine, it's a village of 4,000 people, but they have this luxurious hotel with 700 rooms and an amazing spa and water park. It's like an aqua park, and this is the reason we came to Mikołajki, because we love the aqua park. So we've been there today to make the most of the, pools and spa facilities, saunas, jacuzzis, and so on. And we are going there again tomorrow. And the ticket is just like £12. It's crazy. It's absolutely lovely. Wujek Carmel, no, I don't have a passport yet because I lost it. Oh my goodness, the UK is not your luckiest country. I tried to get one 2 years ago in the UK. You lost your passport while you were in the UK. This is quite an adventure. How did you manage that? Yes, so I think we have less than 2 weeks left in Poland, and we also have some family near Mikołajki, so we went to visit them yesterday after many years again. So it was a catch-up after many years, and it was, we try to contain our excitement, and we try not to be too happy about the fact that we are leaving our beautiful country very soon. But honestly, we are so ready to move on for many reasons. Well, we are getting fat here. This is the first reason. So we have to move on because we are getting fat. So we have to be back on the road, adventuring, filming, working, doing something. And the weather, it's getting cold and days are so short. At 3:30 p.m, honestly, I'm ready to just change into pajamas and go to bed. 6-7 p.m. feels like midnight because it's been dark for so long. So we are looking forward, and we can't wait to be in the Spanish sunshine. And this is on the cards next week. So make sure, guys, you subscribe to the channel, because there will be some serious adventuring happening, and we will be filming everything for you, of course, and for ourselves. So it's been quite busy. The last week we've been, wrapping up our plans, but I will probably tell you more about it next week. Next week, this will be the last live stream from Poland, so I will tell you a little bit more about our plan of heading back to the UK. So we are super excited, and we are just so ready to move on, because we stayed mostly in Olsztyn for the last month, probably. We had some local trips, like this trip to Mikołajki is quite nice, even though the town is completely dead, but it's nice to just see something else and explore a different area. But serious exploration will happen towards the end of the month, when we start driving back to the UK. And then we'll take our caravan to Spain. That's the plan anyway, that's the hope. We'll see how much of this will become reality, because you never know, but this is the plan, so keep your fingers crossed. And yeah, so what are you up to? How was your week? So Wujek Carmel got a new job, so this is the best news, really. Have you got any more good news to share? And how are you coping with this November weather? Unless you are watching from Australia, you are probably struggling just like me. Jamie, what's the weather like in Vegas? You said it's raining, it's wet, but is it cold? Is it hot? And tell me about your idea of caravanning, or you said that you are researching motorhome and caravan living, traveling. Okay, we've done that, we tried that. We are probably the last people who should be talking about van life and living in a van, because we tried this with Marek. And to wrap it up, it's probably a topic for another video or an article for our blog. You may not know, guys, because many of you missed the live streams over the last few weeks, but you are excused and forgiven. But in the meantime, me and Marek, we started, and we finally got together and created our website. So maybe Marek will share the link to our website. So this is our new project. This is the place where we are going to share some articles with you. We also share our music. You may not know this, but me and Marek, we created the whole album called Camping Vibes, and you can listen to it on Spotify and I think YouTube Music. So there's an English version and a Polish version, and towards the end of this live stream, Marek is going to share one of our hits with you, and I think the title is Nightmare Neighbors. So this will be a sample of our jolly creativity. Jamie, my question is, please be honest, logistically, is it a lot more difficult to do caravan touring as a single person? I'm a woman a few years older than you. Is it harder to tow, set up, etc.? You should look into touring with Traveling K. Traveling K is a lady, I think from Australia, and she did it for many years. You may be familiar with Traveling K, so you will have to look up her older videos, because recently she settled, she bought land, and now she has a partner and a child. She's not touring anymore. So my question would be, is it hard to do touring as a single person? We see single tourers, you know, in our work. We see solo caravanners, probably more men than women, but you know, there is at least one woman who did it, and she did it for years, and I think she came to the UK and she hired a caravan here. She didn't bring her caravan all the way from Australia, but she did explore quite a lot on her own. She was living like that for quite a few years successfully. So is it harder to tow? I don't have any experience of towing. Marek will tell you more about that. We will be brushing up our towing skills very, very soon. So it's definitely doable, Jamie. Is it harder on your own? I don't know. It will probably take you a bit more time, you know, to set up. But most of people do it on their own anyway. I mean, you know, hitching the caravan, because it's usually the man. By the end of the day, it's only one person who does all the you know, connecting the caravan and towing. It's usually him, and so it's usually done by one person anyway, even if it's a couple traveling. So is it harder for a single person? Maybe you guys will share your ideas, your experiences with Jamie. So when we are, you know, towing, we don't really have so much experience at towing. We only recently started to do touring with our caravan, because we spent many years living in a caravan in one place. And when we were doing van life, when we were traveling, we had a motorhome, so it was much easier, you know, in a motorhome, setting up, arriving and setting up on the pitch, leaving the pitch, it is definitely easier in a camper van or a motorhome. So we have a friend who's also been thinking, and Damian, I will answer your question in a sec. We have a friend who used to have a caravan with her husband, then suddenly he passed away and she wanted to travel on her own, and she sold the caravan and she bought a motorhome for the sake of ease. So if you have a choice, if you can afford it, my suggestion would be motorhome or a camper van. Damian, oh, you are going to Spain? Yes, we've been talking about it for quite a while. I'm already jealous of the weather. What part of Spain are you staying? So Marek shared the link, so make sure you check out our new website. Jamie, I've never taught anything before and probably worry most about hitching, unhitching, reversing, without a second person to guide me. Yeah. Don't worry, everyone feels like that at the start. Hitching and unhitching becomes second nature with a bit of practice, says Marek, who's usually doing that, and I'm watching or I'm filming. And you know, even for us, there are two of us, but usually it's him, only him doing that. And most of sites are happy to give you a hand with reversing if you need it. Yeah, on sites where we work in the UK, it's quite normal to park caravans, side caravans for customers. So it's always easier, especially, and better, especially if you are on a busy site, to ask for help and frankly, you know, let somebody else do it for you than risk damaging your caravan or your neighbor's caravan. But as Marek says, you will pick it up much quicker than you think. And so Marek is much more optimistic, but also he's the experienced one at towing. I've never tried, but this might be a topic for a video. This could make probably quite a nice challenge for me. Jamie, thank you. Marek, by the way, I'm super impressed. You can even tow with a regular car and not a huge truck. Yes, that's another thing. And as Marek says, many caravans have a mover with a remote control, so it's really easy to navigate and, you know, park the caravan. You simply detach it from your car, turn the mover on. We have a mover. We have such an old caravan. It's 2010 model, and we have a mover. So even older vans have movers, and it works. So this is something we definitely need to film. It's good fun because it's really useful having mover which moves the wheels, and it's much easier to park your caravan when you have a mover than, you know, trying to do it with a car. Yeah, Damian, Spain. Of course we are going to southern Spain. So the plan is, and you may not know that, Damian, that we are loading our van in the UK and we are going to Spain on a ferry. And yeah, we will be filming. I think our ferry is called Santana, something like that. We are going with Brittany ferries. It will take us a night, a day, and another night to get to Spain. So we will spend quite a lot of time on board. So we will be, we will start our crossing in Portsmouth in the UK, and we will arrive to Bilbao in northern Spain, and then we will drive all the way to the south. And we will start with a place and the campsite. Our first stop in Spain is a special campsite which we visited back in 2019 when we were traveling in our motorhome. So we are revisiting the places we know, but this time in a caravan. So it will be nice to compare, you know, different styles of traveling. And it will be interesting to visit the same campsites with a caravan this time. But as I said earlier, if we had the choice and if we could afford it, I think for this trip we would rather travel in a motorhome. and there are just so many reasons for that, but it's simply, you know, economics, and the fact that we already have a caravan, and we calculated that if we wanted to buy a motorhome, like a half decent motorhome for this trip, we would have to spend at least 5 winters in Spain to make it viable, to make, you know, to justify such a huge expense. So we thought, okay, let's try once and see how it's going. And tow. Mark says it all depends on the caravan. European caravans are much smaller and lighter than the huge American ones, so a regular car is often enough to tow safely. Jamie, you guys will need to do a few campsite review videos of the campsite you use, please. Oh, definitely. Definitely. We already booked those campsites and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because, as usual, we left it till very, very late. And we started booking those campsites probably 2 weeks ago, you know, the beginning of November. We started looking for campsites to stay during Christmas, and most of them have been booked. So most of nice campsites were full, and it was absolutely draining and frustrating trying to find campsites which have spaces for December. So once Christmas is over, you know, it will be easier. But we were really struggling to book something sensible for Christmas. So if you have a similar plan, don't leave it so late as like we did. So we will definitely be showing the Spanish campsite. We will also be talking about the costs, because this is quite important when you plan your travel, when you budget. And we already see striking differences because we did a similar trip in a motorhome. So the differences in planning, in budgeting are quite, big. It was so easy when we had a motorhome. We didn't have to book anything. We just went and we stopped wherever we could. We didn't stay on a campsite. We didn't stay on campsites all the time. We probably stayed on a campsite once a week, and for the rest of the time we were doing white camping, or we were using free parks for motorhomes. But now we are going with a caravan, which means that every single night and every single week has to be planned ahead, and this is something completely new. And it's really interesting because hey, when we had a motorhome, we had to spend money once and buy it, and then we could stay in many places for free. Now we have a caravan. We didn't have to buy a new vehicle for this trip, but we will be paying, and there will be expenses because we need to stay on campsites. I can't imagine doing wild camping in a caravan. I know many people do, but we are not those people. So yeah, as Marek says, make sure you are subscribed. We've got lots of videos coming this winter, and the next video on our channel is about a camper stop in Olsztyn, and I will show you a little bit, just a little bit of the town where we are staying, where we've been staying for the last month. We've been in Olsztyn, which is one of the most beautiful cities in Poland, but I'm not showing the city. Well, if you would like to see Olsztyn, if you would like to see the city, shoot and tell me, because I didn't film the city. I filmed my favorite lake. Jamie, it's just so crazy how expensive motorhomes and camper vans are. They are way more agile and convenient, but caravans are so much more reasonable. Looking forward to your journey by a caravan. Yeah, and I will not even mention the price. Today I will not mention the price of the ferry crossing, with a caravan. And I think that's why not so many people take their caravans to Spain from the UK, because the price of crossing, the price of the ferry is quite shocking. Yeah, the prices of motorhomes and camper vans are very often very steep. And I don't want to spoil the surprise, but we have something in the pipeline. We have a video in the pipeline which will confirm what you just said, Jamie. Right, guys, it's time to wrap up. So we are in Mikołajki, the sailing capital of Poland, and there will be a vlog about it, and I will tell you everything about the lakes and the amazing lake district we have here in Poland. So this is the topic of the vlog, which I filmed today despite freezing weather. So in a minute Marek will play Nightmare Neighbors for you, and if you stayed on any campsite in any country, I bet you've had nightmare neighbors. So I hope you will enjoy the song. If you want to listen to other songs we created, and I think we wrote 12. Well, we wrote them with the help of AI, but we wrote the lyrics, and we came up with ideas for styles and melodies. So we are not professional artists yet, so we used the AI, but we had loads of fun creating those songs. So we hope you will enjoy listening to them, and they are available on Spotify and YouTube Music. So thank you so much. Next weekend we will be back in our flat in Olsztyn. This coming week we will be cat sitting again. So as usual we will be busy, so I hope you will keep yourself busy as well, doing fun stuff and exciting stuff, and you will have something interesting to share next week. Wujek Carmel, once again congratulations on your new job, and hopefully next week you will be able to tell us a little bit more. Maybe you'll complete your first day by now. I bet that Vasi will watch the replay midweek. So Vasi, thank you so much for following and supporting Freedom Seekers, and thank you everyone for coming over today. It's been a pleasure to see so many of you. So I'm really pleased that you are on board, because very soon we will open the new chapter and start a new adventure, which we'll be sharing with you here on Freedom Seekers. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good week. Have a nice evening, and see you next week. Same time. Bye-bye.
Finally we made it, caravan in tow, half the country behind us, ready to go slow. We pitched our spots, set our chairs just right, thought we'd have peace, now there's a fight. Neighbors rolled in with a smoky barbecue, 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a noise that grew. Their van is a disco, their TV's too loud, what a circus with a pirate flag. Nightmare neighbors in their van came for peace, now we're in a jam. Yappy dogs, kids that won't hush, smoke from the barbecue, choking our nose, we'll grab a drink. Let's see how it goes, 3 glasses down, the kids play nice, dogs calm down, it's alright. They knock on our door, come join the fun. All the other campers just wanna run. We squeeze in, laugh at the tiny space. Suddenly our caravan's a happy place. Nightmare neighbors in their van came for peace, now we're in a jam. Yappy dogs, kids that won't hush, smoke from the barbecue, choking our nose, we'll grab a drink. Let's see how it goes, 3 glasses down, the kids play nice, dogs calm down, it's alright. Tomorrow's a mystery, who knows what will come. We can move the caravan or just stay and have fun. Peace isn't always silence, it's learning to bend. Even nightmare neighbors can become friends. Nightmare neighbors in the caravan turned out better than we thought, oh man. Yappy dogs, kids that won't hush, smoky barbecue, now just a blush. Grab your drinks, join the tribe, even chaos can feel alive. 3 glasses in, the kids seem fine. dogs calm down. It's alright.